Abuja, Nigeria's capital, is known for its hustle and bustle, its vibrant nightlife, luxurious hotels, and bustling streets. However, beneath the city's radiance lies a complex and often hidden world. Commercial sex trade, or hookup in somewhat local parlance. For many young women in Abuja, the commercial sex trade presents a tempting opportunity to escape poverty.
10,000 for quickie.
Yes,
That's a lot. It means you make a lot of money here.
No, it doesn't come all the time randomly. It depends.
What of BJ?
Usually we go for
5K. And you do it very well.
I don't know, I can try my best.
Sure, you speak so well. What's your degree? What's your qualification?
BSc,
BSc. Oh, interesting. What did you study?
public administration.
Public admin.
Yeah.
Oh. So how did you end up here?
When I lost my mom, my dad married another wife, and the house was just unbearable, and I don't know, suicide.
Where are you from? Maiduguri. Oh, so you came to Abuja as well.
Yeah.
Well, you should have made a lot of money. I mean, charging 30,000 for quickie.
No one you can afford, like you pay on daily basis where you stay and how
Okay, you
you
pay
feel.
money where you stay.
Yeah.
How much do you pay? 7,000 a month. Okay. Oh. Are you not tired? Like,
I am
are you doing
tired.
it because you love, or you are doing it because of money?
I'm doing it because I need to survive. It's better than stealing or cheating.
But you love knocking. Just be truthful.
No, I don't.
You love it.
It's belittling for you
You
to
look
lie
like you
down
love
and
it.
then different people come to you. It's demeaning. I can't even do it without taking cannabis sativa.
So you have to take substance.
Yes, so that my head will just accept it for what it is.
I'm sure you made a lot of friends from the streets.
Yeah, nice ones, bad ones, triangular.
Perhaps the term hookup is the online version of street prostitution. The potential customer reaches out to these women via WhatsApp or other platforms and engages them. These women then go out to meet their potential customers, oblivious to the fact that it may be their last.
Hello viewers, my name is Ruth Chine Okonta and I'm live here at the University of Abuja. Come with me as I get people's opinion on prostitution. Let's go. Hello sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Ruth Chine Okonta. I would love to interview you on prostitution.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So how do you feel about prostitution?
Prostitution. Prostitution is actually desecration of oneself. So I don't feel anybody should be doing that. It's not an acceptable way of life, and it's not even. It's not a safe way to live. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So what's the biggest danger for sex workers?
Among many, health challenge which could be very fatal, death. By sickness, it could also be make them victim of organ harvesting, sickness of all sorts. So the dangers are enormous.
Okay, thank you. So do you think poverty makes people indulge in prostitution?
People will say poverty can make them indulge, but poverty should not make people indulge in prostitution, because there are still persons who are poor and yet did not embrace prostitution as a way of survival. So it's just an excuse to justify prostitution, because there are poorer people who still did not embrace prostitution as a way of life, of survival.
Thank you so much. So how do cultures and religion feel about prostitution?
I think generally there's no culture or religion that actually embrace prostitution, because prostitution is not one of the way human being was designed to live. So a lot of religion, if not all religion and culture, actually frown against prostitution. Although there are one or two family members who could push their children or their world into prostitution, that one or two people do that does not mean that culture or religion accept prostitution as a way of life or a way of survival.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Hello, beautiful lady.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Fine.
My name is Ruth Chineye Okonta. What is your name?
Precious.
Okay. Please, can I interview you?
Yeah.
I want us to talk about prostitution.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. So how do you feel about prostitution?
Well, I feel prostitution is a complex issue, but it's like a two-sided thing.
Yeah.
Because some people it's their choice to go into prostitution, while some people it's because of condition and all of that.
Okay, thank you. So what are the biggest dangers for sex workers?
First, I would say health-wise, because you're like being intimate with a lot of people, and there's HIV, there's STD, so that's one. And then again, there's stigma. Imagine your friends or your family know about that you're going on night duties. That's a big effect.
Okay, so do you think poverty is a reason for prostitution?
Yeah, poverty is a very big reason, because
How?
people cannot feed. I watched a documentary some years ago, and I saw some people, it's because of her children she went into prostitution, because she wants to give her children a better life, so that's why she went into prostitution. So poverty, indeed, it's a reason.
Okay, so how do cultures and religions feel about prostitution?
Well, big time. Culture, I think, is against it. Both Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, they are all against prostitution. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. All right, bye. Take care.
Afternoon.
My name is Ruth Chineye Okonta. What is your name?
My name is Eba Rose Nketiana.
Okay, please can I interview you on prostitution?
No problem.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, my first question: how do you feel about prostitution?
I personally feel it's an abominable act, basically because I actually don't blame them. There are a lot of factors around prostitution, but still, it's an act that isn't accepted because it's harlotry. Basically speaking, it's not so nice. It has a lot of dangers around it, so it's not good.
Okay, so speaking of the dangers, yeah, what would you say are the dangers associated with prostitution?
There are a lot of dangers associated with prostitution. We have sexually transmitted infections, there's violence, criminalization, stigmatization in the society, because it is not accepted. Religiously, culturally, it's not accepted. So the fact that there are things that they would experience, like the violence, for instance, they're going to be criminalized, they're going to be stigmatized, they'll be marginalized in society. So definitely there's going to be this violence towards them. They're going to be pushing them, kicking them aside. And then the aspect of it where the STIs, for instance, when you have unprotected sex like that is with different people, the kind of things you would get into your body system, it's not accepted.
Okay, thank you. So do you think poverty is a reason to make people indulge in prostitution?
Yes, poverty is actually a very huge reason that makes people indulge in it.
Okay, please, how?
If imagine, let's give an instance, a child that wants to train him or herself through school, because okay, basically speaking, we're in the university environment right now, and then you want to train yourself through school, and you know that your parents are not financially capable of doing that, or maybe you're facing some kind of hardships, or maybe even after school you have, with your certificate, your degree and all, there's no employment and stuff like that. You are basically going through a lot of things that you cannot cope with, mentally speaking. So at that point you're looking for a means of quick money. And a lot of people, let me bring this in, a lot of people don't like the idea of Yahoo and stuff like that, because they feel it's too intense and it could cause them to maybe go behind bars and all of that. But prostitution, nobody really, when someone is looking at you, nobody really be able to tell if you're sleeping with different people and they're paying you for it, like a paid job. You're a commercial sex worker. So at that point, yes, poverty is a really big reason.